Hey everyone, I'm Allison and you're watching Long Island Thrifter. Today is the second annual Long Island Thrift Store Awards, the Thrifties. Let's check out the best two stores on Long Island as voted by me, one for Nassau County and one for Suffolk County. So some of you who may not have seen last year's video, I felt it was necessary to come up with a Thrifty Award for the best two stores, one in Nassau County, one in Suffolk County. Last year's winners were for Nassau County, Hope for Long Island Thrift in Oyster Bay. The winner last year for Suffolk County was the Eastern Long Island Hospital Opportunity Shop in Greenport. Both of these shops are still favorites of mine. I absolutely love them. This year, I did a lot of thrifting and I went to a lot of shops in both Nassau and Suffolk County. And I have two new favorites that I want you to check out. This year, I've also added an international category. I have a best city for thrifting. For those of you who did not see last year's video, I'll put a link here so you can watch that one. But to get you up to speed, the three things that I use for my gauge on a thrift store are quality, selection, and pricing. Pricing actually holds the heaviest, I think, weight. So let's start with Suffolk County. Now, earlier in the year, it was a day I was not planning on thrifting. I was visiting a friend of mine in Setauket. We were going to go into Port Jefferson to have some lunch. She said, let's go to the thrift store. There's a thrift store over here. And I was like, okay, I wasn't planning on it, but I had my phone with me and I just started filming. And I have to tell you, I love this store. I fell in love with this shop. It is actually, it's like a warehouse because it's a huge, huge space. Then you have to go into another space that's kind of off to the side of the building and then across a parking lot to all of the furniture that they have. So it's a big, big space. And I loved it. I thought it was beautiful. One of the biggest things that I love about this store is how they decorated. Everything seemed to be placed with purpose. It wasn't just random. It wasn't just shoved onto a shelf. Everything really is beautifully displayed. And that adds to it, right? When you walk into a shop, you are like, oh, I want to spend some time in here. The best Long Island thrift store in Suffolk County goes to Hope Springs Eternal Second Chance Boutique in Port Jefferson Station. Congratulations. What a wonderful place. They do great work for the community as well. They have wonderful volunteers. I love this shop. Go check it out. Early this year, in February, I was able to shoot a video in this shop that I was just amazed by. It is also a very large shop that I recommend you spending the day. Like, it's not on a list of like 5 places that you're going to thrift at because it's a huge space. Keep walking around. You're going to see so many items, from furniture to vinyl records, purses and dolls, chandeliers. Look up definitely because the chandeliers are spectacular. And it's just, you could just keep walking around and walking around. Now, most items are not marked. So you make a pile and then they'll give you a price based on all of the things that you're getting, which I love. Actually, I love doing that. I love this place so much. The people that work there are wonderful. So the best Long Island thrift store for Nassau County in 2025 goes to Closets of Curiosities in Island Park. Congratulations. At Closets of Curiosities, the aisles are packed. It's got furniture, you'll find Pyrex there. They have a really nice vintage clothing area in the back. So definitely check that out. There's some very cool pieces. I absolutely love this shop, and I know you will too. For the international category that I just added this year for 2025, the winning city is Inverness, Scotland. So congratulations. You have some wonderful charity shops, which is what they're called over in the UK. My favorite 2 charity shops are the Highland Hospice charity shop in Falcon Square. Absolutely beautiful. It's housed in an old Laura Ashley store and is absolutely gorgeous, curated beautifully, decorated. Just, it really feels like you're in a boutique. I love this shop. The next one goes to Shelter, which is another beautifully curated charity shop in Inverness. Now, if you check out the video, and I'll link it up here, you can see all the other charity shops that are there. It is chock full of charity shops, and you will love this place. Inverness is magical, and Scotland is magical. It really is. I highly recommend it. You will walk around and run into charity shops. Like, there were a couple that I didn't even have on my list that I found just by walking by. So I highly recommend it, and I think you will love Inverness. Thanks for watching Long Island Thrifter. If you enjoyed this video, I think you might like one of these next. Keep on thrifting.